think we can come one more down. Everybody can have their seats. Good evening and welcome to the Fall 2018 pinning ceremony. It is my pleasure to thank everyone for being here, friends, family. We have Chairman of the Board Briggs here with us, the President of the College, Don McMaster, Vice President of Instruction, Deb Bayer, and all of the distinguished faculty, and most importantly, our graduates this evening. Nursing is truly a family. I just had that conversation this evening with someone that when you join healthcare, you're in a family, because oftentimes for holidays you're taken away from your own family and you have to celebrate with others. And tonight it's that kind of celebration. I look out at this audience and see past grads that I'm so proud of and future graduates that I'm also so proud of. And I thank you for being here this evening and sharing this excitement with us. So it is my pleasure to introduce Diane O'Connor to give the address to students. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Well, before we get on talking about our graduates tonight, I wanted to give you a little bit of a history about the pinning tradition. Due to the influence of Florence Nightingale, somebody very recognizable to all of us, it became recognized that it was important to train and educate nurses, and ultimately led to hospitals developing nursing training programs. These training programs, in recognizing the work and devotion that was required, designed and awarded badges or pins for those who completed the training. In the U.S., The first pin was presented to a graduating nursing class at Bellevue Hospital in New York City in 1880, practically a century and a half ago. By 1916, in this country, a ceremony for awarding pins upon completion of a nursing training program was an established tradition. At that time, it must be noted, the pins symbolized educated women who were prepared to serve the health needs of society. But we know that over this past century, the profession of nursing has changed significantly, and the nurse of today is now a blend of men and women, which is well evidenced in our LPN class this year. And these modern day healthcare providers must be proficient in technology, and in addition to the staples of a strong knowledge and skill base, which is ever expanding and ever changing. So just a little history there for you guys. For our LPN graduates, you have had a rigorous year. Yes? You've had tough and demanding classes. Late nights, probably a few sleepless nights too. Some stress, tears, self-doubt may have crept into the picture from time to time. Yeah? Some anxiety, worry, maybe even some persistent GI upset, which I understand does actually pertain to at least one of you. We aren't going to point that person out. Does this all sound fairly accurate? Yes. So after all that, then you finally got into the nursing program. I was talking about your prereqs. Gotcha. So let's talk about this year that you've had. In this year, you have completed a 10-week lab class where you developed a skill set that prepared you for 4 clinical rotations where you would be responsible for patient care in real-life healthcare settings. You completed 8 theory classes that involved unrelenting testing of your knowledge base, and this was where you also discovered that a correct answer may still not be the best, a best answer, yeah, right, figure that one out, right? And you had to pass the expectations of these folks up here on the stage tonight. Of course, we might have to consider maybe, were they pushovers at all? Yeah. Said nobody ever, right, about these folks. So in this ceremony tonight, with more than a century of history, you are following in the path of many, many people that went before you through this same wonderful ceremony. What is different tonight is it's about you, and it's for you. So now, my RN class, our RN graduates, you are a unique class. For starters, we can count the number of you on one hand. Okay, so I teach a dosage calculation class. So I got out a calculator, created a fairly elaborate and complicated formula, did the calculation, and it turns out that equals 5. I worked hard on that one. So that number makes you a one-of-a-kind in the ACC nursing program history. In other words, very distinguished, AKA the Fab 5. Some people might think that such a small class size would have its negatives, but as it turns out, there were a lot of positives. For example, every single one of you was a front row seated person. Every single one. And whenever you had a pizza party, it really was a pizza as in singular party. So fairly economical for you guys, that's kind of nice. You were easy on the environment, used a lot less paper than most classes, and less gas, as the entire class were able to carpool in Jenna's little subcompact car to and from clinicals, right? It was great. And here's a nice one. With the upcoming renovation of Van Leer Hall, classroom space became quite a premium at the college. And these guys, this is how great they are, wanting to help with this shortage. They decided their instructors' offices would work just fine as a classroom, and it did. We all fit into my 6 by 12 foot office very well. It was cozy. And P.S., that really is the size of my office. I'm not joking about that. Of course, any group project was actually an entire class project. And here's a good one. This was very good. They were able to get their nursing class photo done in one of those mall photo booths. And for only $5, they were able to get a class picture and 4 poses. I mean, that is really great. You all got the little strip, right? Yeah, okay. And while they were there having that photo taken in the mall photo booth, they realized it was roomy enough for a class reunion. And they booked it already. They're all set, thinking ahead, as they always do. Rumors spread with lightning speed among this group, so, you know, very efficient use of time. You just say it and boom, it's through the group. No fooling around with that. And in doing a random gift exchange name draw as they did this holiday season, each person had about a 20% chance of drawing their own name and getting exactly what they always wanted, right? So there were plenty of positives. The Fab Five: fantastic, formidable, fearless, first class, first rate, and 5-star. So alliteration is fun, and especially when it fits. And in closing, I have one more alliteration for you that works very well with these guys in every way. Being as they are talented, compassionate, strong, intelligent, and skilled women, I think we could call each one of these Fab Five Wonder Woman also. So congratulations to our LPN class. Hope to see you very soon in the RN program. And congratulations to our Fab Five Wonder Women. Thank you.
LPN students, please prepare for pinning. We are pleased to welcome the nurses from Mid-Michigan Medical Center team, including CEO Chuck Sherwin, to perform the blessing of hands for our LPN graduates. This blessing is a voluntary, non-denominational act that unites healthcare workers. The hands will be cleansed, an essential oil will be applied, and then a blessing will be said over the hands to renew and refresh the spirit. Our first LPN being pinned this evening is Mary Allen. Mary is being pinned by her sister, Melissa Hood. Carly Basto. Carly is being pinned by nursing instructor Melanie Thomas. Amanda Boyett. Amanda is being pinned by her friend, Jennifer Mishley. Megan Brugge. Megan is being pinned by Jessica Muller. Jeremiah Brusso. Shannon Brusso is pinning Jeremiah this evening in memory of his grandmother, Lenore Brusso. Toby Bernetti. Amanda Cluley. Amanda is being pinned by nursing instructor Jan Kane. Rosalie Crawford. Rosalie is being pinned by Christy Hart. Benjamin Gould. Andrew Hoondijk. Andrew's being pinned tonight by instructor Tony Pratt. Andrea Kirby. LaFond. Abigail Lee. Abby is being pinned tonight by her mother, Denise Diedrich. The LPN students have placed a heart on their ribbons this evening in remembrance of Abby's father, who passed away suddenly in June. Kayla Marshall. Kayla is being pinned this evening by Jenny David. Garrett Mead. Mativier. Michael is being pinned tonight by Rebecca Brown. Safford. Sister-in-law Chelsea Safford is pinning her this evening. Zachary Spence.
Over here. Right here.
And now I present to you the LPN class of December 2018.
Congratulations, LPN graduates. Now to present the RN graduates, if you would please rise. And they truly are the fabulous five. I've had them since day one. So, and I'm proud in each and every one of them. They're a wonderful group. They will make amazing nurses. Paige Chimera. Being pinned by Steve and Alex Chimera. This is a whole family of nurses, by the way. Jenna Cottrell being pinned by Nicole Rivard. Carolyn Doobie being pinned by her mother, Mary Jo Schultz. Carleen Mitchell being pinned by Jeremy Kilborn. And Haley O'Mara being pinned by Stephanie Funk. So if y'all stand in turn so you can give a great applause to the RN graduates of Fall 2018.
And now for the recognition of the Student Nursing Association board members, we'll have Carolyn Doobie.
Good evening, and welcome everyone for coming tonight to show your support for us. My name is Carolyn Doobie, and I'm the current president of the Student Nurses Association for the fall 2018 semester. The Student Nurses Association is an organization that allows the nursing students to come together and participate in community events. The organization allows us to support one another through the program and give back to the community that provides so much support to us. I would like to thank everyone who participated in making this semester a success. When I call your name, would you please stand? The officers, Vice President Jameson Robarge, who is up in the stands videotaping for us. Treasurer Kelsey Shea. Secretary Haley Britton. Community Chair Kennedy Shimura. LPN Community Co-Chair for Pinning, Kayla Marshall. RN Pinning Community Co-Chair, Paige Shimura. Board members, Morgan Dove, Olivia Smith, Jeremiah Brusso, Amanda Cluley, Jacqueline Hart, and Brianna Wendt. I would like to extend a special thank you to Lisa Breggy, the nursing secretary, who has helped in so many ways. Lisa, without this program, or without you, the program would be completely lost. Ms. Beverly Banks, who is a faculty liaison who helped provide guidance and support. She's held this position for over 5 years. Now, every semester, the graduating students support or select a nurse who is supportive and made an impact in our nursing lives. The nurse selected this semester is warm, compassionate, understanding, and puts a smile on everyone's face. This nurse took the time to mentor us and was providing care, and the patient showed us all the time that compassion is an integral part of nursing. We are taught that nursing is mind, body, and spirit, and this nurse demonstrated that time and time again. So now I would like to call to the stage Ms. Julie Marsico to accept her award.
And now with the presentation of the community donations, Kennedy Chimura.
Hello, my name is Kennedy Shimura. I am the community chairman of the Student Nurses Association. By filling this position, I was granted the job of bridging the program to our community. ACC is different from many colleges, but what truly makes it special is the community that is around us. As a nursing program, we want to share our gratitude and give back. This semester, we had the honor to participate in the Tunnels to Towers, the Zonta Walk, and Trunk or Treat. These events give us the opportunity not only to show our respect, but interact one-on-one with the people behind the scenes, the people that motivate us and help keep us strong through the entire program. We would not be able to do what we do if it was not for all of you. We could never thank you enough for your love and support. The community of Alpena is not only our extended family, but our backbone of this nursing program. With full hearts, we want to give back. This involved donating over 700 canned vegetables to Operation Holidays, which was able to continue and contribute to meat meals for families in our surrounding area for the holiday season. Staying in our community, we as a group in the SNA program decided to donate $426 to a Christmas wish list to help provide presents and Christmas trees for struggling families. At this time, I would like to ask Kathy Abram from this organization to join me at the stage in acceptance of the award and certificate. Meanwhile, I would like to mention that this year was their 40th anniversary, of which they served 450 kids in this community. Thank you again for all of your support and love. The nursing program would not be what it is without our community. That goes to friends, families, small businesses, everyone that bought raffle tickets in and out of state. Thank you again for all your support. We truly appreciate it.
And every year, we give out awards to both the different classes, and she says there's a description here. And I'm honored to be the person asked to give out the Alpena Awards. So the first one goes to Excellence in Theory. This award is given to a student who has excelled in the knowledge of nursing theory, which is your weekly class, your daily classroom. The recipient of that is Ben Gould. If you'll come up. The second one for LPNs is Excellence in Clinical Practice. This award is given to a student who has demonstrated a high proficiency in clinical practice, whether that be in the hospital or whatever, and the recipient of that is Rosalie Crawford. The next award is actually picked by their classmates. It was established by the LPN class of 2005. This award is given to a classmate who is recognized by the entire group of their peers for their outstanding personality, attitude, and overall contribution to the class. This year, the class chose 2 recipients. Those 2 recipients will be Ben Gould and Rosalie Crawford. How many times you could get up and go back, sit back down, right? Go ahead, stand for your picture. Congratulations again. All right. The fourth award is the Judy Beyer Award. She was a faculty nurse here for many years. In fact, she kind of recruited me here many years ago. In honor of this LPN nursing instructor, this award was established by the Student Nurses Association in 1994. It's given to a student with a GPA of 3.0 or higher, who has a minimum of 10 community service hours and demonstrates those qualities of compassion and caring, as well as clinical expertise, of which Judy Beyer felt were important to be a professional nurse. The winner of this award is Garrett Mead. And the last award is the Barbara Jockman Award, and that will be presented by Mrs. O'Connor.
So I'm very honored tonight to present the Barbara Jackman BSN RN Endowed Scholarship. This $500 scholarship is awarded to a full-time nursing student who has successfully completed the LPN program and will be continuing on to the RN program. This award is selected by nursing faculty, and the criteria include the student communicates well with his or her patients at the bedside and teaches his or her patients. The student displays eagerness to perform every patient care procedure available to him or her at any time. The student is always enthusiastic and demonstrates a positive, caring attitude. The student is prepared with the information needed to carry out the tasks he or she is to complete for each shift. The student helps and supports his or her nursing classmates. And the recipient of this award is Benjamin Gould. I also have the honor of presenting the awards to our RN students, the Fab Five. Our first one is for excellence in nursing theory, and this award is given to a student who has excelled in the knowledge of nursing theory, and our recipient tonight is Haley O'Mara. Our second award is for excellence in clinical practice, and this award is given to a student who has demonstrated a high proficiency in clinical practice. And our recipient tonight is Jenna Cottrell. Our third award is the Catherine Riker Gwynn Award. In honor of this RN nursing instructor, this $300 scholarship award was established by the Student Nurse Association in 1994. This award is given to a student who has successfully completed the clinical portion of the RN program while maintaining a minimum 3.0 GPA. This student must also demonstrate a dedication to quality nursing by showing initiative in seeking out new learning experiences, achieving academic success, and maintaining a high level of professionalism. And our recipient tonight is Carolyn Doobie. Our fourth award is called the Holistic Nurse Award, and this was established by the RN class of 2005. This award is given to an RN student who encompasses the characteristics of the holistic nursing approach. These characteristics include exhibiting superior competence in clinical and theory, and showing compassion and enthusiasm in everything they do. And the very deserving recipient, Paige Shimura. And our fifth award is the Helen Malandrinos Award. Helen Malandrinos was the ACC Director of Nursing from 1982 through 1989. This $250 scholarship is given by the ACC Foundation to a student who exemplifies those traits that Ms. Malandrinos felt were most important to being a successful nurse. And those traits are integrity, leadership, scholarship, and community service. And our recipient is Haley O'Mara. Do you want to talk?
So as Diane mentioned, the endowed scholarships that we have are under the direction of the foundation, and this year we are happy to announce that we have a new director of the foundation, and she's here with us this evening, and that's Brenda Herman, and we appreciate your support, Brenda. And next we have the student speaker, Paige Chimura.
Well, I don't know if I can outdo my sister that was up here a little bit ago, but welcome everybody, and congratulations to both classes. LPNs, you guys have now made it through 2 of the hardest semesters that I thought were part of the nursing program, so congratulations. To my fellow RNs, we're freaking dying. You made it through all 4. We're celebrating with everybody today, all of our people that have helped us every step of the way. We're celebrating with our families, our friends, significant others, everybody that have watched us cry, complain, hear us every night questioning if this is even worth it. So obviously we pushed through this. We got it done and we're here. You guys, congrats. And you got 2 more semesters to go. But we were sitting there a year ago, looking at this side, waiting and wishing that was us. And it will be. Keep pushing. My advice to you, don't let a number define you. These tests are hard, and yes, sometimes you feel degraded and you feel completely low. 75, you survive. My mother always told me, even if you're the lowest in your doctorate's class, you still call him a doctor. So be proud of every small success, every past test, because you are taking another step closer to being fully done. To my white tops, probably being the smallest class that has ever walked through this program, we stuck together. Like Miss Banks' tegaderm on our chest tube drain, we popped off a few times, but we stuck on pretty good. But remember, bubbles only in the suction chamber. I'd say I'm sad to go, but I'm actually pretty happy it's over. It's been a good few years, but I definitely will not forget it because it is now my career. Thank you.
This year, the nursing program lost one of our long-term instructors that we actually gave an award out for this evening, and I would just like to honor her at tonight's pinning. She was one of my instructors, and that was Catherine Gwynn. And with that being said, as I invite Bev Banks up to give the Nightingale Pledge, I will be thinking of her.
Woohoo! Thank you. Hold on. Just a couple more minutes. Okay, I know you're waiting. It's fine. I will drag this out all night long. Just kidding. However, what I would like to say is thank you. Thank you to everyone. Please take a second and look around the room at the energy that we have in this room. This is called support. And for those that are listening from far away, thank you too. It was your time and energy that facilitated these individuals in obtaining their goals and dreams. Let's take a moment and visit the history of the Nightingale Pledge. You may have heard of the Hippocrates Oath that physicians take when entering their profession. My mouth doesn't want to work. Dating back to the 5th century before Christ. Our guidance ritual of passage into the nursing profession has a more recent background. In the spring of 1893 at Harper Hospital in Detroit, the graduating class recited it. Nightingale is not the actual author of the pledge. Rather, it was an honor to the woman who is credited as the founder of modern nursing. These pledges are meant to guide practice for the professions. If you know a nurse, which I bet every one of you in this room now does, more than likely, somewhere along the lines, they have recited this in their career. And we continue this today to honor tradition and place value on our history. I now invite my fall 2018 nursing graduates to rise, face your audience, project your voice when we do this, please, and prepare for your pledge to declare with me. Ready, guys? Okay. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Welcome to the profession, my 2018 graduates. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to invite Kendall Summericks up to offer the benediction.
Would you please assume an attitude of reverence? Dear God, this night we ask for a blessing on these, the nurses, which will go out into our community and all over the world and be a blessing to those who they serve. At this time, may your light shine upon them. May your blessings flow amongst them, and may they assume this calling with sincerity and the love and the kindness that they will need to go forth with. Bless them and bless these nurses. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen.
We invite everyone to join us for a reception that will be following in the Commons. That's where I ask the graduates to head so that we don't have a bottleneck in the hallway. One more hand for our graduates of the 2018 Fall Nursing Program.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Did it make sense not to live more fun? Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on. Shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I'll hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get